I'm going to try to paint the scene for you folks at home. I'm seeing a headband, 2 bracelets with the green, white, and red of the one and only Italy, with the words, it looks like Times New Roman to me. It could be Century Gothic. Could be something in between, in black. We've got the oversized gold chain with the $sign on it. And we've got the Italian, that's a baseball shirt right there. Italian Stallion, is that what that says?
Yeah, it's Rizzo and Gallo.
So what am I supposed to be looking at here?
Well, listen, there are a couple of Italian words that would not be so nice I won't say on air. I'll call myself Captain Italy. You can call me,
We got a superhero here?
Maybe. Well, listen, initially this was supposed to be a red Adidas tracksuit. It didn't come. I got it right next to me, so that would be Saturday.
I'm not going to make you whip it out on air.
I'm not going to whip it out on air, but I have an Italian flag in my bag. I've been wearing it as a cape. Didn't want to go all out, but listen, this is a good costume.
You got a cape on you?
You know what?
All right, so while he's fumbling around over there. Oh, wow. Again, so handy. So Lou's going to reshuffle himself. Let's get him settled here. Jack Roche. Now, folks, you might be wondering, why does Jack Roche look very professional today? He was calling a water polo match earlier, the terrific Fordham Water Polo program. Want to give us a little bit of taste of what's going on over there?
Oh, yeah, I would love to. Thank you for asking me, because I am a big fan of water polo, and Fordham is the school to be at if you like water polo. Ranked 17th right now. They won 19-4 on Johns Hopkins. It's tough. There's too many S's in there. But they won 19-4 to put them at 19-4. They stay perfect at home. They stay perfect in the MAWPC. So a lot of perfects and a lot of things to be happy about for Fordham Water Polo.
Catch a game at the Messmore Aquatic Center. Lou Orlando, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? On the call tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Should be a lot of fun. Great program. I have not actually been out there to watch a full game yet, I'm really sad about, just the way timing has worked out, because they are a terrific program, nationally ranked, 19-4, a lot of fun. All right, Lou's made his transformation now. What are we looking at?
I have my key. This is an Italian flag that I've been hanging in my room for about 2 months that
Terrific.
I said...
Preparing for this moment.
Put a keychain in it and I made it a cape.
That's awesome. So me, I did the typical... the jersey outfit, because I did not buy a Halloween costume this year, so we are just sitting with a good old Oregon Ducks. See, we don't have to use those choice words like that. See, we can all be friends around here. But this is, of course, our Halloween segment. Now, we had a lot of fun putting this one together. I shouldn't say we, because I had nothing to do with this, but there was a lot of fun from the people back there, Kayla Wenzel and Sam and Bobby, everybody sending in photos to put together this awesome, awesome graphic of everybody's old Halloween costumes. We've got... I don't even know what's back there. Kale, can you give me, what am I looking at here in my ear? What costumes are we looking at here? Because I haven't actually seen the whole thing myself in terms of these images. But it should be a lot of good stuff back there. I, unfortunately, could not find a photo myself because my mom is out of town right now. Did not have my old Halloween costumes. I'll just give you a taste, though. Star Wars. It was always Star Wars. I mean, we were talking off the jump about our favorite movies. Mine, it's hard to pick which Star Wars one I would go with, but it was definitely... we had the Darth Maul at one point, the double-bladed lightsaber. We had Cad Bane. Really getting deep cut stuff right here.
Love that.
So we know what we're talking about here. We had a Clone Trooper one year. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything, but I'd be very curious, because I'll be honest, Jack, I don't know why you're here for this segment, but I'm very happy to have you, and I would love to know what your old costumes were, because we've got a really small photo of some young Jack Roche right here.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here?
I'm in the middle. Let me pull it up on my phone just so I can.
I got the stream for you, but
provide you some.
We've got Sam, we've got Kayla, we've got Lou, we've got our own Bobby Shaffordini. I mean, this is a great photo. But while he's pulling that up, Lou, you want to take us inside your photos that you had remarkably handy, as I mentioned off the top, waiting to give to us?
Listen, I've been showing these pictures off for a month. I'm the dude from Alien with the alien shooting out of his chest. It's beautiful.
All right, I've seen Alien and I don't even recognize that. Well, it could be me.
That's the alien coming out of the chest. Come on now. I have a fake arm there. You can't see I have a fake arm there, so I'm deking you out. So if you're walking around, you see a young 7th grade Lou Orlando, you're like, oh, that's okay. He's got 2 normal arms. All of a sudden, boom, alien shoots out of his chest. And that's just beautiful.
And that's your mom there?
Yeah.
Was that from Star Trek?
I could not tell you. Maybe Mork and Mindy. I don't remember what happened that year. But
I'm gonna take a guess here, and I'm gonna say Sam Bohr in the back there. Is that the owl from Harry Potter? Is that Hedwig? Am I wrong about that? Kale, let me know. Is that right or wrong? I would love to know, because I think it's a great costume now. It is right. So see, I kind of know what I'm talking about. Now, Kale, what are you supposed to be here that you told me off the beginning? A cheetah girl. So to our audience at home, you could see the terrific outfit that has a lot of style behind it, and really styling out here. And Bobby, of course, knows all things racing in the racing attire. Looks fantastic. I tell you, this is quite an assortment right here. And Jack, Ricky Bobby, there we go. Thank you. So that makes that I've got great insight here. So Bobby, Jack,
I was.
What are you, man?
Boxer.
A boxer. Oh, a little tiny. How old were you in that photo?
Oh, I wish I knew.
Well, you sent it in, right?
Yeah, I said, but I got it from my mom.
Oh, that's.
I'm trying to do like reverse math because I see my younger brother and he's dressed up as a lion, and he looks like he is having the best time ever.
I mean,
like,
it's Halloween.
I am I look so upset. I'm got the bloody face. I got the black eye because I'm a boxer. I look like I just came out of the ring and I just want to take a nap and go home. I'm like Rocky after the movie.
He's embracing the role. He's the most dedicated of the three.
I guess, but
you're in the mentality
at a
of
certain
the boxer.
point,
You became your character.
At a certain point, it's like, it's a strenuous job.
No,
you know what I mean?
Now, were you a Halloween guy growing up? Did that have anything to do with this? What was it like in Boston? I would love to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Halloween in Boston.
Tell you,
the
honestly,
suburbs of Boston.
No, I grew up in the city.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Sensitive time. No, I'm just kidding. For me, there was always a little bit of, I don't want to say resentment, but Halloween was never my favorite thing, and here's why. Because everyone would go trick-or-treating, and at the end, you dump out, your pail.
Of course.
And we trade. We trade
of course,
candy.
Yes, that was fun.
And for me, I was always at a disadvantage because everyone knew that I had a peanut allergy.
Oh.
So for me, they're buying Reese's off me way below market rate. Like, I'm getting ripped off left and right. I'm stuck with all the, bad candy, and they're getting their favorite candy I just can't eat. So for me, I
never looked too deep into this, that there's market value for candy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so what's the value that? Okay, so let's get into this now.
All right, let's do it.
non being ripped off, what is the market value of a Reese's?
Oh, Reese's goes high.
Yeah, no,
what is you know about this, Lou? Because I don't.
Chip.
Reese's are
blue
elite,
chip.
so
yeah.
you need some good stuff back.
You also did this trading?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so what's market value?
I'd say we're gonna make a sports comparison, a Reese's is like a lottery pick, like an unprotected.
A lottery pick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you
Reese's
were getting
good.
some third rounders?
Oh yeah, I'm getting ripped off. I'm like,
you should be getting like a first rounder and like a solid veteran that's going to contribute to the team.
yeah,
You
no,
know,
I was
yeah.
getting like protected picks, just protected picks for So that's weak. Like, if we're doing some, I was always a big fan of like the Skittle packs.
Okay.
So sometimes I get those back for Reese's, and that was like I was lucky to get that.
All right. So
lucky.
My other question then, you, Brooklyn, right?
Sure.
What is trick-or-treating like in the city? Because this is a little interesting to me. Is it your apartment complex? What was your deal like?
Well, see, so I live in Fort Greene, which is a series of brownstones.
Okay.
We didn't necessarily go there all the time. I go between that and Carroll Gardens, which are both fun areas to trick or treat. You know the houses to hit up. They're always the big ones.
Oh, yeah.
I actually one time found an unattended bowl of candy corn, and that was a great time.
All right. Now let's take a break for a second. You see an unattended bowl.
Yes.
And there's a sign. How many pieces of candy do you take?
If there's a sign that says, like take one, I'll follow the sign. But there was no sign here.
What do you do in no
So
sign
I took
situations?
a handful there.
Jack, no sign situations. What do you do?
I'd always just take one. But what I will say is I'm very curious to see how that goes on through. I feel like, I'm sorry to use like a TikTok phrase, but we are in the devious lick era.
You are so out of my realm right now.
I am so curious
out of
to
my realm.
see.
Devious lick
There's going
era.
to be some chaotic things happening this Halloween.
Well, that's the thing, because I mean, last year we didn't really have much of a Halloween, and now to have it back this year and to get the costumes back again, to have some fun again, certainly fun. Because I'm also with you. I think this is the time of year where, to me, Thanksgiving and Christmas are the pioneers of this time of the year, and Halloween's kind of like that one that just sits there for people to have a good time, but it's not for the real people that care about holidays. But I still think it's fun. You can have your fair
real people.
Your fair
What,
share
You just
of-
go broadside swipe at
So
anyone
what?
that loves Halloween.
It's like who are these people that like the authentic Christmas and authentic Thanksgiving people? All the people that celebrate Halloween, they're not.
We're peasants
legit.
compared to
They're not
you
genuine.
guys.
No, my question,
You real
Halloween
people.
to me is not a traditional holiday, though. It's more of a having fun event.
Yeah.
Which is great. I think it's great. Halloween's a lot of fun. Growing up, I'd always get together with my brother. We'd go out, get the candy. I think the reason I wasn't
like a great
as big into the trading business is like my brother and I, it's all in the same house. My cousins, we're all in the same household. So
Gotcha.
the candy kind of just becomes here's a basket, and, have the candy that you would give out to the kids that's sitting there, and you could just pick every single day. It wasn't really like a business like you moguls over here were running. So for me, it was a little bit more casual, but Halloween was always a lot of fun. And I'm curious, what are some of your past costumes other than that one that you ripped out there from Alien? Well, what else have you always done? Captain Italy this year? What else have you been on your mind?
Back in my Star Wars days, I've hit you with a Darth Vader. I could go Jango Fett on you if you want
I
to
think
get
I might have done Jango
obscure.
Fett too once.
Jango Fett was fun.
Better than Boba Fett. I mean, come on.
I did one time. I like spray painted my hair black. Did Terminator, wore a muscle suit. That was
Ooh,
fun.
okay.
Had like a red light inside the sunglasses.
All right.
And did Wonder Woman one year, 8th grade year. That was.
You've got a
I
variety
purposely
here.
did not send pictures of that, but
Jack Roche, what about you? That was an old photo. What have we done in more recent years, or those high school years, those college years?
I'm trying to think. Last year or before COVID, I grew up. Freshman year, always clean shaven, right?
Yep.
And sophomore year, I decided for the first time ever to like really grow it out.
Okay.
And I was a lumberjack, so I had my flannel.
I
and
remember
all
that. I've seen photos of this. I have seen photos of this.
So and now I like a little facial hair. So shout out to that costume, that quote unquote costume. I don't know. Nothing really comes to mind. But what I would say is, if I planned it out a little bit better, I would love to have gotten some sort of like Naruto costume.
Oh, yes.
Because I've gotten on board so heavy with that. Big fan of Naruto Uzumaki.
Good stuff right there. Yeah, it's been a while for me, too. My favorite memory probably from Halloween is a bit of a later one. One night I was home, and I was giving out candy to the kids in the earlier hours, so I went to the store, bought a Papa Smurf hat, because I was a big Smurfs guy growing up, and made the kids' day. That's what it's all about, right? Making the
Wow.
kids' day when you give out the candy. Always need... The candy bowl, to me, was always Kit Kats. That's good stuff. Reese's, M&M's.
big M&M's guy.
Big three.
Big M&M's.
And
That's
that's
to
why
me.
you're sports manager. That is
That's the big three?
no. What I'm saying is you and giving the candy to those kids. It's like the beginning of like this.
Wow, that got very sentimental right there.
So shout out.
What
you
a
know.
nice moment, Jay.